Ritual occurs our culture. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you will never say it glows. All of the other reindeers used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join any winter game. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, oh, will you guide my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeers loved him, and they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you go down in history. Hi, my name is Adebola Arojesu. Welcome to our YouTube channel, Vision of Life. This channel is dedicated to empowering Nigerian youth. Like, share, and subscribe. But it's open to everybody. And many of you have been watching, and many of you have been blessed. Today we're talking something that has to do with Nollywood, also has to do with Hollywood, also has to do with film production. I've had passion for film production as a little child. When I was between the age of 4 and 6, we were in Madison, Wisconsin. And I used to tell my parents that I'd like to be in TV. And one day we went to a shopping mall. Either Eastern Mall, Western Mall, Gist Benny or Sears. I know it wasn't Cops, it wasn't Kmart, because Kmart and Cops are closer and are smaller. But this was a big shopping mall quite far from our house. So as we were buying and selling, they were filming us and we saw ourselves on the screen. My daddy said, "Oh, Bola, you said you always wanted to see yourself on TV, now you're in TV." Oh, it broke my heart because I didn't know how to express myself to them, but that's not actually I had in mind. I was sort of disappointed. So all this while, when I said I wanted to be on TV, we thought we were going to a shopping mall and the films we were buying and selling, and I always had that passion. And of course, I wanted to remain in America. By the age of 6, we came back. I was there between 4 and 6. At the age of 6, we came back. I didn't want to come, but as a kid, I couldn't remain in America when my parents were coming back to Nigeria. I cried and cried and cried and cried. It was a 2-day journey. I've always had the mission of coming back. So now in 1995, I developed that passion for Nigeria. I decided to remain in Nigeria. But things did not go according to plan. Things kept getting tougher. I was expecting things to get better. And last round, I bought the camel's back, but I eventually lost my job. I was unemployed for 3 years, so I got the job. There was no guarantee I'll get another job. Meanwhile, my siblings have been saying, come. I said, okay, I'm coming, and now I'm here. I'm 53 years old. I spent 8 of my years outside Nigeria. 2 as a kid in Madison, Wisconsin, and 6 now in the UK. But I've known a lot about Nigeria. I always say all things work together for good. God works all things together for good. I've known a lot of Nigeria. I experienced the sights and the sound visions and the voices. So I've known a lot about Nigeria. I vision to make many movies about Nigeria. I vision to portray Nigeria. We see Nigerians portrayed in Hollywood and other places, portrayed by non-Nigerians, non-Nigerian producers, non-Nigerian directors, non-Nigerian actors, portrayed outside Nigeria. And they don't do justice to it. There's this song by Shinobi that says, that you cannot beat the original. You cannot beat the original. When I say that they portray Nigeria not convincing enough. So Nigerians can portray Nigeria better than 90%. Hollywood have done a lot of magic. We thank God for Hollywood. Let's thank God for Hollywood. Even Nigerians, let's give Bosa, Hollywood. They've come a long way on their own. We don't help from government. The something was organic and it has taken on life of its own. But it could be better. That's what I'm saying, that could be better. As someone that grew up in Nigeria, I can say that most of what goes on in Nigeria is not even represented in film. We can go better, we can go to greater heights, have greater impact. Hollywood has made a lot of impact, not a lot of magic, but we can go better, we can go to higher ground. Nigerian movies can compete shoulder to shoulder with other movies at the national box office. As someone grew up in Nigeria, I'm amazed how just about 1% of what goes on in Nigeria is portrayed. There are things that go on a daily basis that have never been portrayed in movies. They are portrayed even in social media. Honestly, if you grew up in Nigeria, you'll agree with me. Look at yourself as a Nigerian. See what you went through, see the experiences you had as a kid, as a teenager, as a young adult, when you're in school, now that you've grown up, the places you've been, the experiences you've had. It is awesome. It is awesome. So there are many things that can be said about Nigeria. When I was in school, I was discussing things like this, and I was saying that the movies always show occult, ritual. So I was saying that's our culture. What? Ritual occult is our culture? If ritual occult is our culture, is that the only aspect of our culture? Can't find other aspects of our culture? and its ritual or cause that our culture, we don't know the power of media. We never spread negative things. In this part of the world, some negative things that you will never see. When I got here, I come to say that it's not as perfect as it's portrayed, but the portray is the image in the media. But we are quick to put negative things in the media. There's things can happen in the outside world, you never see it in the news, you never see it in social media, you never see it in movies. So you need to be careful. Like, we don't know the power of media. We do not know the power of media. In this part of the world, they appreciate the power of media. Media is more powerful than most of you think. Most of you know more than I thought. These last few years, I got to know a lot about media. I got to know a lot about media. There are many things that can be portrayed. It's an untapped territory to portray what goes on in Nigeria. Mike Chinoy, the one-time Beijing correspondent of CNN, said that there's a popular Chinese course that may we live in interesting times, and that he's there in China covering interesting times. But the most interesting times are in Nigeria. Once interesting times come to Nigeria, Nigeria is the most interesting country in the world. If you grow up in Nigeria, you know what I mean. You know what Nigeria, you've been to Nigeria, you know what I mean. Even here, I've come across some people who have been to Nigeria, they talk how interesting Nigeria is. I've come across people who have met Nigerians here, how interesting Nigeria is. So let us portray a positive image of our country. It's a beehive, it's like an untapped place. To be fair, the Western media have not been fast in Nigeria, they portray Nigeria negatively, but things are fast changing. And now, they too still need to change. Like, see, Dirty December, like CNN sent a correspondent to come and cover a Dirty December. It's awesome. Nigeria is trending on the social media. People are trying to know about Nigerian, not only jollof rice, including jollof rice. People are trying to know about Nigerian dressing. Different kind of Nigerian wedding. People are trying to be Nigerian. People are see how powerful Nigeria. People are trying to tell Nigeria what made it so successful. So this is a beehive of opportunity, and the good you can be part of it. Like, share, and subscribe. We want this message to go around. These uplifting messages, soul-changing messages, life-transforming messages. Bring part of the matrix messages, bring part of the simulation messages, bring part of la messages, resetting the world messages, recalibrating the world messages, return the world to factory setting, resetting the world. So, like, share, subscribe. Like, people hear this. Are you not enjoying? Are you not being uplifted? Don't be greedy, don't be selfish, share with other people. Yes, Nigeria has the greatest talent. I say it's somebody who grew up in Nigeria. It is awesome. It is awesome. Be it in school, be in churches, be in the street, be in the neighborhood, it is awesome, the talents that are in Nigeria. What you sing, even in Hollywood, social media, Nollywood, it's just a tip of the iceberg, just about 1%. I know what I'm saying. It has to be tapped. It has to be tapped. It has to be tapped. And it will be tapped. What I'm saying will go far and near. Now, so have impact for generations. Remember this day. It will be tapped. Yeah, but what said, the things I want to do, I don't do. Things I don't want to do, that's what I find myself doing. I'm 53 now. So by the time I start doing the things I really want to do, by the time I start following my passion, following my heart, and God is my strength, I believe it's going to happen soon. It's going to happen soon. It's going to happen soon. Nigerians are multi-talented people, and we have got to make things happen. Media is a very important tool that can use to reset the world, can use to recalibrate the world, can use to take the world back to a factory setting. I see a scenario where many professionals in Nigeria become filmmakers. I see many lawyers, doctors, accountants, philosophers, surveyors, engineers becoming filmmakers. So I knew when I was a kid that I expected to be entertainment one way or the other, but they are not. But I think because of the way things are in Nigeria, if they grew up maybe in America and United Kingdom, maybe they are in entertainment now. But it's not too late. It's never too late. It's not over until it's over. Crichton, who wrote Jurassic Park and other novels that were turned to movies, before he became a novelist, was a filmmaker. It's not a film that he directed. But directing movies before he started writing books that became movies. I was a doctor. So things are going to happen. Things are going to happen. Things are going to happen. Like, share, and subscribe. This is Vision of Life. I'm Adebola Arojesu. See you in the next video.